So I mean, is the shelter in place coming?
Blue.
Are we drawing until we can play?
Yeah.
I've already done that.
Shelter. What is the shelter in place? Is that just staying home?
What we're doing?
Yep.
Just
You don't
staying.
go out. You
Oh. Didn't do that anyway. That's what I was telling Frank last night. He's like, "How is this affecting your life?" And I was like, "Dude, I don't talk to people."
Yellow.
Blue.
Look, damn it. I said not blue.
don't. Uno. Damn it. Trace.
What else do we have? I'm just gonna go down the list since we're not gonna do a game chat today. But we are gonna try to coax the mommy into the number one gamer. We're gonna try to get her to play something. So, if you got ideas about things you want her to play, please send them over. You know, put them in the comments down in the below, please.
We have some ideas, but if you have better ones, by all means, hand them over. Yeah.
But Half-Life Alex is out.
Oh yeah.
And it's VR only.
Yes.
And my question is, who the hell is gonna play it if they don't have a VR headset
Nobody.
and a computer that can run it? Because this is now a new game.
Nobody who's gonna play
That
it
needs
if they don't have
VR headset and a VR ready computer that is not from a couple of years ago.
Right, because yours was VR ready.
And it ain't ready no more.
It's not anymore. Mine is.
Mine can barely stay on to play.
Anything.
What was it? No, Homefront.
Homefront. It stayed on for an hour and a half.
You know, so.
And it didn't even.
We back
open,
to me again.
Yes, it didn't even open Rhyme. You got through the loading screen.
I do believe
crashed.
that whatever is happening there is definitely a heat issue, but I'm not sure why there's a heat issue. Damn you! You're supposed to go out, man.
I'm trying. I'm
man.
really trying.
With this right here, you're supposed to go out.
I'm trying.
Uh huh. That's all
Son of a bitch.
dead now. So
It'll be
Half-Life Alex, if anybody is playing, please let us know and let us know over on the game chat on our channel, the game chat, Aaron's game chat.
Aaron's
channel.
game chat. Go check out our Instagram.
That's you.
It's you.
Because
And on the YouTube.
on the YouTubes,
And the Instagram and the Facebooks. Don't forget
So-
the Facebooks.
Aaron's game chat, definitely. We need to know.
Your turn.
What else do I have? I have COVID-19 can live how long on surfaces?
Well,
This is my question to you.
okay, so I've been reading all the articles. Yesterday we heard from the BBC that it only lasts 72 hours on surfaces. But when I was reading the article about the Diamond Princess, and they had gone in after everybody was off the ship, 17 days later, they found active COVID-19 virus on surfaces.
17
days.
So if somebody had the COVID-19
Blue.
and they had it when they grabbed our items off the shelf at the store, you're telling me that it can live on these items for 17 more days?
Yes.
Come on now. Is this me?
Yes. No, it's Aaron's.
No, I made you draw
Oh,
two.
that
Are
is
you
it.
not paying attention to the reversing?
It's Daddy.
Go.
What?
Yeah, this was her way of keeping track.
This has been done before.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because see, the
I
mommy
never played games
never
with you guys when I was
understands.
little,
and
so-
She doesn't pay attention close enough. So what happens is we had to start putting like a spinner that said go that direction, and then when it reverses, then she reverses the pen so that she doesn't, so she can stay on top of things.
I've got a hefty
What?
hand now.
It wasn't your draw two, it was my draw two, but that means you just.
None, I don't have a blue thing.
Okay.
Hey, you
Aren't I
are
supposed to?
here, too.
Aren't I supposed to take a card if I don't have a blue thing?
Back to you. You skipped Aaron.
Yep,
You've been skipped.
I saw.
Yeah, the surfaces thing, killing me. Absolutely killing me. Because what are you supposed to do?
According to Trump, you're supposed to go back to work and just die.
For the economy.
For the economy.
Die for the economy.
No, that's what they're
he said.
saying. Die for the economy. Oh God, you can't do that very well.
Why not?
What do you mean, why not? Because apparently you can't do that very well?
Okay.
Whose turn?
Mine.
Oh, you just felt like you needed to touch the cards? Is that what it was?
Red.
All right. What else do I have? I have another COVID-19. COVID-19. When will the hysteria start?
Yeah.
Or will it?
I mean, it's kind of already.
Has it?
Well, yeah, people going freaking having cabin madness or whatever it's called.
Cabin fever?
Cabin fever, that's what it is. Yeah, because
apparently they've never lived in Michigan during blizzard.
Or you're not antisocial or an introvert.
It's your turn.
Introverts have the best time right now. Thank you.
If I see one more video of these mothers talking about how they are going to kill their child, or there's not enough weed and they can't get to the weed man,
There's not enough. Ain't enough weed in the world to deal with these chillins.
And talking to these mamas talking about I can't stand my children, they need to go back to school. Trump needs to fix this shit so they can go back to school. Woman,
Trump needs to fix this. Trump can't fix his hair. What are you talking about?
look, y'all raised these little. You raised your children.
She about to get normal.
She's about to get loud.
These are your children. You created the monsters that you're living with.
Yup.
And you want to send them to people like us, teachers, who have to deal with not only your child, but 20-something
But
other
everybody
child
else's little monster.
at the same damn time. And you complaining about the teachers if you...
Hey man, they popped out your vagina.
Okay, we didn't need all that.
They did.
We didn't need all that. Green. That's a nice gasoline-y smell.
Oh, the gas truck's here. I'm gonna be sick though. It's your turn.
Is that me?
No, no, it's me. And now it's you.
Yeah.
I say blue.
I think you need to be on the pen over
I
there.
did. I switched it. I'm just really nauseous.
I don't care about your nausea.
That distracts.
No. Pen. See?
Pen confuses
The hysteria, I do not see the hysteria in Mexico.
No. I mean, the teachers I know are struggling with the social distancing aspect. And because they're struggling with the social distancing, my WhatsApp was going fucking crazy. I had 90-something notifications in an hour. I got to the point where I muted them for 8 hours, and then I ended up leaving the groups because I just couldn't cope with all the nonsense.
I think the funny thing about this is the people feel that they need contact because they're used to going to work, they're used to going out.
But they're in their homes with their families.
No, but they're used to not being in their home. Even if, let's say they were single people, they were used to not being at home. You know what I mean? And I'm seeing that on videos, like on some of the CNET videos. Some of these people are not married.
Yeah.
So they're 100%. They don't spend all this time at home. They go to parks. They go ride bikes. They go do stuff.
Things.
And home is, like we were saying before, home is just a place where you sleep, like a hotel room, a cheap hotel room in a big city that you're visiting, and like ours in Hong Kong.
Oh dear God.
I can't think about that place. My head will explode. Speaking of, I was looking for explosions. I found a place that has free explosions.
That works.
Mythbuster worthy explosions?
Oh yeah.
Nice.
We have a green screen. We could green screen an explosion.
We can do it. We can do it. Shit, I'm wearing a green shirt right now. Slytherin, not Hufflepuff. Thank you.
Go away.
Don't be sad that you're in that terrible.
I found out that there is another Hufflepuff in the.
You said there's another Hufflepuff, like one other.
Yeah.
There's a whole group of them.
But they're just not in the movies.
No, they are in the movies. They're always there. The problem isn't that they're not in the movie. The problem is nobody cares. Nobody cares about them.
J.K. Rowling, you gave Hufflepuff the shaft.
Yep.
Nobody cares about the Hufflepuff.
But the chick that can change her face in Fedora Tonks, she's Hufflepuff.
I know. Nobody cares.
I care.
She only became important when she started dating somebody who was not in Hufflepuff.
That's not true. She was important when she rescued Harry.
No.
She wasn't dating Lupin then.
Look, man, that's the only time she became important is when that happened.
Listen, when you read the books, you can talk to me,
reading the books has nothing to do with this.
We're talking about the movies. You're the only one here that's read the books.
And nobody cares about the books either.
Yeah. That is not true.
It's kind of true.
It is not
I remember when the last book wasn't out yet, and I walked into a fast food.
No, I did.
I walked into a You did what?
Drew too.
Oh. I walked into a fast food place and there were two adults arguing about what was going to come in the next Harry Potter books, and I didn't even know what they were talking about. This was before the films and all that. I didn't know what they were talking about, but I heard their conversation, and it wasn't until later that I realized that they were actually arguing about Harry Potter. And it was like, wow, they were like 30-somethings. Arguing about Harry Potter. Oh, I thought that was hilarious.
That's like people arguing about Star Wars. It's just like, dude, just shut up and watch the lightsabers.
Okay, Star Wars is life. What are you talking about? Star Wars is life. What are you talking about? All right.
But people get so serious about Star Wars. That's weird.
This one was interesting. I wrote down slow Netflix speeds, but basically, it's not just Netflix. It's YouTube too. We tried to test it last night. You said you were getting 4K,
yes,
but I was not getting 4K.
Also,
aren't you wired?
Last night.
No. It's not about our speed. They throttled back the available speeds or the available quality level, and I've noticed on Netflix it has gone down. It doesn't get up to
on Netflix.
A certain. It stays kind of low.
Every night.
Well, I haven't been on Netflix on my computer.
It's yours. Go.
Do I need to draw too?
No, I already did.
So I thought that was interesting, the throttling of this stuff, so that I need tissue. Can
They're over there.
I know. Can you hook me
You
up?
have to get them
because
you're the only one that can get over there.
You're
blue, by the way.
Blue.
Blue.
Yeah. I don't have blue.
I think that's actually how you say blue in a language.
French.
Is it?
It's in the
That's real French.
It's in the French man land language.
Cordon bleu.
I thought it was also
Can you get the trash can while you're there? You're not really there, but you can roll.
You're like R2-D2.
We roll it. All right, sorry about that. Now,
when you say that, are you quoting
that's yours.
Transformers?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Didn't Jazz say that?
Yeah.
We roll it.
I always think you are, but you have so much knowledge in your brain that
I have no knowledge. I know
quoting,
absolutely nothing.
You could be quoting anything.
Fallacies, America.
Hey, you talk to anybody I work for, they all say that I'm not very good at what I do. So
Lies
I know
and fallacies, America.
Nothing. Aaron?
Yeah.
We're gonna go with
what color?
Yellow.
Well, I'm skipping you for that.
Yellow. Yeah, I think the Netflix speed, just so that information can move across the internet, because the internet right now currently cannot handle everybody being at home and using it. That is interesting to me.
Yeah.
Your turn.
And you know what's also weird? It's like we can talk to each other all the time, and we have FaceTime and Skype and other forms of video chatting. I don't really understand.
Yeah, but that's using the internet.
I know, but I don't understand how people are like going crazy because of lack of content.
What are you doing?
What?
That's not your turn.
Wait, what?
Who got
You
skipped?
got you. He skipped you. I played.
Oh, go.
She does this all the time.
Go.
This is why we need it on
Okay.
tape. So that when
I
the
got
cheating happens,
Oh,
There's
God.
no-
y'all can be like, wait a minute, didn't she just?
Okay.
And I can be like,
Now your
yes,
turn, sir.
she did. Next. Oh, I did do it. Standard digital for YouTube videos. So, I don't know. You guys, I do this in 1080p except for Cam 3 up there. Cam 3 is at 4K right now. But basically, we record at 1080 and upload everything in 4K. So it's better quality, hopefully. But I have a feeling we're not seeing that better quality on the YouTubes right now. I'm having a feeling. So, something to think about.
Blue.
Maybe we need better infrastructure. People. Put people to work. Putting up that new infrastructure.
They can't work outside the home, man.
No. I'm talking about worldwide. Because it wasn't the US that asked Netflix and YouTube to lower their stuff and all that. That was the UK, I think, had that asked them to do that so that vital information could go out without being slowed down by.
Well, last night I was testing the 4K because I got the internet extension, the Wi-Fi extender in my room.
We have to use Wi-Fi extenders here in the Mexican man land, even though the router is there and his room is there, and basically you lose 2 bars by going over. I lose Bluetooth just by going to the bathroom.
What is it, like 20 steps?
Yeah.
You
If that.
lose internet completely if you go in your room.
Exactly. So, color.
Blue.
If you
If you
want to follow the Traveling Farrs, you can find us at the YouTube, Facebook, Pinterest, iTunes, Spotify, or the Google Podcast at the Traveling Farrs. If you like the Instagram or the Twitters, Traveling Farrs. If you are going to email us, because you're going to email us because you like to send us stuff, travelingfars@gmail.com. And the blog space, which hopefully more stuff will go on the blog space. thetravelingfars.blueberry.net. No E's in the Blueberry. What is the game chat?
don't forget to check out at Aaron's Game Chat
I don't
on
think you had to
Instagram
say, don't
and
forget,
Facebook
since you're
and
now reminding them.
whatever, man.
And?
Just Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. At Aaron's
At
Game
what?
Chat.
What?
Aaron's Game Chat.
Aaron's Game Chat.
AARONS
Where-
apostrophe.
No.
Apostrophe
No.
S.
No. No.
No.
No.
On Instagram.
Okay, both of you are wrong.
You have, the one on Facebook has the apostrophe after the S.
The apostrophe is after the S. That is 100% correct. But I don't think the apostrophe is in the name on the Facebook. I think it's just Aaron's
It's
Game
definitely
Chat.
not on the Instagram.
And it's not on the Instagram.
I don't know
So
about
I don't
YouTube.
think the apostrophes are there. But the correct apostrophe is S apostrophe, not apostrophe S, because it's the 2 Aarons.
Not a singular Aaron.
Correct. It's not his game chat. Even though he created
I
the game
started
chat,
it, yeah.
but he's terrible because he plays games sometimes.
Play games
Okay,
sometimes.
the podcast page on Facebook has the apostrophe S after the S.
Okay. After the S. So there you go.
I was-
But either way, if you don't have the apostrophe, you'll still find us.
You should not say that.
Should not. What?
Because Aaron didn't take that other page down.
What are you talking
did.
about? That's not a page. That's a person.
Okay.
There's a difference. Pages and people are not the same thing on Facebook.
Okay, you know what you could do to avoid all this confusion? Just put the letters in the video, or put links in the description.
What are you talking about? Links are always in the description. Why are you?
Exactly.
That's not the problem.
That's how you avoid all of this confusion.
I don't have to avoid it. It's been there.
Just go do the things, people.
I got it straight for y'all. They are all mixed up.
Just go do the things.
All right. I think that's it.
Is that it?
Are we done? Are we out?
Yep, bye.
Do we need to turn off all the lights? I don't know. We can actually see the cars.
I know, right?
Yeah.
The lights work pretty well. We're going to turn off the cameras up. So, everybody,
I'm gonna stay still.
say goodbye to the people.
Bye.
Where are you going?
I'm just
Where are you
I
going?
gotta pee.
Well, pee. Peace.